Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. While Key West, Florida is deciding whether or not to allow large cruise ships in their ports anymore, the other ports are begging for the cruise ships to come back. So some groups in Florida have managed, in Key West, have managed to get three questions on the ballot coming up for the election in November. Basically, that they would almost completely ban any kind of large cruise ship, which, by the way, is well over 95% of the cruise ships that stop in Key West, according to the numbers that they're looking at. So a lot of people have been saying, well, this is good for our, give us our city back and give us our area back. It's for the protection. We're overrun. But the businesses and the cities are coming back saying, well, you know how much money we're going to lose from this, right? And they say, oh, it's only a fraction of the money. More people who come here and stay at hotels spend more money than people getting off a cruise ship and visiting. And yes, that's absolutely true. That's, of course, if you go and you stay in Florida, in the Key West area, and you're spending 3 or 4 nights in a hotel, just adding that hotel cost stay is going to make, spending more money than you do on a cruise ship. Now, because, you're already staying in a hotel room on a floating cruise ship. So, yeah, that's kind of an unfair comparison. But you have to look at what some other cities and some other areas are going through right now, that there have been no cruise ships coming in. Even Key West is saying that they, are going to have to restructure, close to $2 million from, city services and stuff like that because of the money they've lost this year. And that they did have part of a cruise season up till March. So let's look at some of the other cruise ports that are out there. I've already told you about Alaska, who said they lost 95% of their income in the town of Skagway. That if it happens again next year, that town may cease to exist completely because there's no way they can survive without the money coming in from the cruise ships. The cruise port area of Portland, Maine has announced that, they are dramatically down for their budget this year as well, with the lack of the cruise ship season. And not only that, they're missing the bus tours that even normally come, because if you can't get on a cruise ship for a week, you definitely don't want to be traveling around in a bus for a week. So those are down as well. That those restaurants and the tourist areas in Maine are suffering huge deficits this year. And again, if it happens again next year, many of them won't survive. It gets even worse when you get to some places in the Caribbean that rely heavily on the tourism industry. That goes without, without saying. Even here in Canada, we have the town, the city of Halifax is saying that their deficit in Halifax alone is going to be down over $180 million of their city budget, which is a huge chunk of their budget. And they don't know where they're going to come up with that money to fill in things without cutting and slashing services all over the city. Even a town that doesn't get as many cruise ships in, like Quebec City here in Canada along the St. Lawrence River, they have a part of Quebec City that's like old Quebec City, old town. And normally when the cruise ships come in, that area is just flooded with people there. And if the cruise ship happens to be leaving from there, people are staying at all the hotels, and that area is busy. And right now it's like a ghost town. It's absolutely like a ghost town. Businesses are boarded up, and they opened briefly for a little bit of period of time, and now Quebec has shut them back down again because of second wave. Well, right now they're saying that over 50% of the hotels and restaurants in the area could no longer exist if this continues much longer. Just gone, just disappeared. it's devastating what's happening out there, because it's just not cruise ship people. It's not just vacationers. It's the industry for travel worldwide is taking such a hit on this pandemic that things that we've grown accustomed to, literally grown accustomed to, is just ceasing to exist. I've even seen a rumor out there that, now this one will get you, because it sounds crazy to me, but it's absolutely, possible. I've heard it now from a few sources out there that some people in Disney who started, the theme parks worldwide, all started in Disneyland, California, right? Up in Anaheim. And that's a home city theme park. They spend billions of dollars on that theme park area and things like that. And they are saying right now that, added on that California has the highest tax rate for corporations in the country. They are also the most legislated state in the country. Restrictions all over the place. And the city of Anaheim, as well as the governor of the state of California, always seems to be like this with Disney whenever they want to do something. Whenever they want to build a new hotel, whenever they want to build a new attraction, it's like this every single time. Well, there's actually rumors out there that they may just pick up, shut down, tear everything down, and move it over to a new park built in another state that doesn't have the highest tax rate out there and doesn't have all the restrictions that California has. And a lot of people laugh and say, well, that's never going to happen. Well, Elon Musk just picked up his entire factory and is moving it out of California because of this with the California legislature. Even someone on the most popular podcast in the world is Joe Rogan, and he up and moved from California to Texas as well. And if you look at the exodus in California, it's all leaving and not coming. California used to be that dream state, right? All the sunshine, the coast, and everyone wants to go there with all the beautiful people and the beaches and everything. Well, if you look at how many people are leaving the state now compared to how many people are going to the state, it's like 5 times as many leaving that's coming. And they have a lot of problems there at California, homelessness and over legislation and highest taxes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they also, by the way, are just tried to introduce a new bill to raise taxes again. So that's good, right? So yeah, believe it or not, Disney, can you imagine Disney upping and moving to Texas? Disneyland, Texas? Like, things that you would thought unheard of now are possibly going on. So losing 50% of your restaurant industry in all your coastal cities. Losing 50% of your hotel industry in all the coastal cities. Just something to ponder in the doomsday scenario that seems to be 2020. And I personally know quite a few restaurant owners here in the city of Ottawa, and we don't rely as much on, like, no cruise ships come here or anything like that, but we do rely on a lot of tourism dollars. And right now, they can only open for takeout, and they can only open if they have a patio. Well, it's almost winter here in Ottawa. It's like 30, let's go Fahrenheit. It's like 36 degrees Fahrenheit right now today in Ottawa. There's no way people are sitting out in the patio shivering to eat their food. So their businesses are taking a huge, huge hit. And I know 4 of them are shutting down and saying probably never opening again. They're trying to sell their business. Good luck selling a business that you can't open. It's going to be absolutely devastating if we don't do something to help our businesses and help our areas. And all these people trying to throw roadblocks into everything that's being done, it just seems unfair. And I don't know the answer. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think this is just doomsday talk? Or do you think it's actually possible that a lot of these things just might happen that we never thought would happen or even possible to happen? Well, let me know in your comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world whenever I can? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.